Eli assessed to Jazz. Jazz assessed to Eli. We got finishers up too, man.
Yeah, we'll get there. This is good. We're getting this done.
Priority. Yeah. I talked to the lady, so she's ready to go for this Saturday. If you're good to go for this Saturday, 11.
Okay.
Will that work? If not, I can.
Yes.
Okay.
That will work. Let me just check.
Sorry, did I not tell you that, dude?
No, that's all good.
Yeah.
I don't think you did it. That's fine.
Okay, my bad.
Let me see.
If not, we can readjust.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Awesome.
I have something at 10 to 11, but I'll just.
I can push her back a little bit.
Push her up. No, I'll just push her up.
Okay. Either way.
Like 15 and then.
Okay. Cool. Sweet then. And then we'll do consultation straight into assessment. She sounds like she's ready. Like she wants to go. So.
Sweet.
Yep. Okay. Cool. So. Questions?
I think just as we go, we'll get the questions.
Cool. Sweet.
So we were on.
That's pretty tricky.
What?
What you got going on there?
Oh yeah.
Hey, Jazz, want me to raise that table up for you?
Bring back out, just getting.
It's like I'm good till. Oh, it's toasty in here.
You want to open a window or here?
I think that's nice.
Oh, okay.
Up to anybody. I've just been warm.
I'll get some airflow.
I run cold, so I'm happy to have heat whenever we.
We'll just get some airflow going. That'll be perfect.
Okay, so we're on to
brain.
8.
Brains and keep.
Ankle, plantar flexed, 4-foot everted, subtalar adduction. Okay.
Yep. So this is essentially a rear foot. I mean, you guys probably already watched these videos, so you're familiar. But this is essentially a rear foot eversion inversion assessment.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's looking at the ankle bone system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
And how the calcaneus moves about it.
Yep.
Okay, and you're plantar flexed. I know in all of these videos, it was like, I feel like they were all active. I mean, passive.
Yeah, he just like passively.
They were all
Well,
passive.
but some he says like this is passive. Some he says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Okay, how did your other one look?
Wait. Are
Yeah,
we
here,
doing
so-
E-version? Oh, we're doing E-version. Yeah.
So I'll do eversion first.
And we're looking at that. We're looking here rather than at the toe.
Yeah, and I do these passively as well.
Okay, you guys
Okay.
just feel it. Do you actually?
Yeah, you want me to show you? You want to feel these?
Yeah.
Just to feel what these feel like. You probably have a decent feel on what inversion feel like at this point, but yeah. So I get here, and I'm kind of I get here. So when I'm working with your right leg, my left hand is on your calcaneus, and then I'm looking at this.
Oh, that's so subtle.
Yeah. And then this. And then this.
So you feel like there's not that? Is there my E-version, my left is?
Yeah, it's either jammed or not moving very well.
Okay.
We do that. We'll do them one at a time and then kind of compare them.
Yep. And quite frankly, it sort of feels like inversion and eversion on this ankle don't feel great.
Was that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're like really moving it. Only because you can.
Yeah. And actually, one thing I just read, that 4 foot, you're gonna evert that 4 foot to lock the 4 foot in, so it's not swimming around, and then you're moving the calcaneus there.
This one doesn't move a lot.
That feels like it's moving quite a bit to me.
Okay.
Do you feel that
Yeah.
difference? Yeah.
Try
So-
again.
So get here versus up here. Make sure you're like on,
Okay.
and like that pressure. If you see, so my pad is here, and then check this out over here. I'm kind of
Yeah.
pinching it like that. Yeah.
And this is, you got this kind of locked out.
Yeah,
so
it's
you
this,
can't move
it's
it.
this feeling.
That was closer to what you just
Yeah,
did.
right there. Yeah, you're good. I'm just giving you some right here, and then you're moving this thing.
It's like a weird thing.
So then you gotta think about the axis that you're moving about. So check it out. So this is the axis here,
Right.
and so it's actually moving. Sorry, this is the axis here. So it's moving about the axis, not this way. It's it's like this. Because of the way that the calcaneus sits. What's that?
That's bizarre.
Yeah. How's that feeling comparatively?
Do it one more time.
Me?
Yeah.
So I'm going.
And your 4 foot is like.
Here. So I'm
kind of-
locking him, and then I'm here, and then I'm going here. See, I think what you're doing.
You're getting more. I think she's doing more of this.
Also, I think what you're doing is you're expecting motion out of this, and so that's why this is happening. Whereas he actually doesn't have any motion here, or not very much motion here, and that's why we're not getting a lot there. Whereas here, this thing is pretty mobile. Like that's not moving, and that feels like it's not moving super great
How are
either.
you locking this out though?
I'm just gently putting him right there.
In
Eversion, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that feels good. Yeah, that feels more like it.
You mind if I like
Yeah,
kind of?
I appreciate
This
it.
is okay. Yeah. So check this out. That feeling, and then watch this. Let me move you. That's it.
Oh.
Can you feel this
and
one?
then, and then check. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. So then we'll go over here. So we get behind you. Excuse me. Okay. Do this side. Yep. And then, yep. And then check this out. And then check this out.
Ooh.
So here. And here. And check this out.
I don't feel a lot there.
You don't feel a lot there.
I don't.
Okay. Let's go back to
Try.
that side.
So everted.
Mm-hmm.
It's moving a ton.
I think when you compare to this, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. It doesn't look like you're moving a lot, but when you compare it,
Like I'm having to hammer this thing
Yeah.
to move it. I can just.
Yeah. That one's like, okay.
I'm not doing a thing. That this is me doing the same thing right there, and it's not even getting past neutral.
Okay.
Look at that.
You want to try you?
Yeah.
Sure. I want you to feel this one more time.
Okay.
So hold on. That's it.
Okay.
So you gotta clamp.
Yeah, that feels good.
Yeah. There you go. So what you're seeing move, look at his leg. So now try it.
Now that's like calcaneus.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try this side again.
Yep. It's actually starting to move better. Do you feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's actually.
You can go harder. If you want.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's different too, because am I still?
That felt good. That felt what you just did. Felt kind of like what Jazz is doing.
But I'm not. You're on this. I got the same hand placement because you're like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then this is everted.
That felt different. That felt
No.
Because
So
that's moving.
different.
Like, why
that,
can't I get?
that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, you gotta look at the foot, right? So
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we do it on
Okay.
a foot. That might help.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just gotta see what the axis looks like here. So basically you're moving not, so if you think about doing this, see how it's shearing on the bones there?
Mm.
Whereas if you do that, see it's designed to glide.
Can I try on Julie?
Yeah.
So you can.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know if I want to see what.
And
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna ask to do that too, and I was like, okay, I'll take my shoes off.
I want to see if so you're grabbing like right here, and you're everting the foot. Well, maybe I'm not doing
Yeah,
right.
check
But
that.
that's so there's any motion.
Yeah, there's none.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that.
She's got an inversion.
Yeah. It's
Nothing.
locked out, okay. So here, evert.
Dude, I think this ankle is
Wow.
more of a deal than
I think it is too.
we gotta keep.
There's
yeah.
nothing there.
I felt like this one moved.
A little bit.
I mean, this is like frozen, and that's like moving 2 degrees.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah.
This one. I thought I was just doing it wrong. 'Cause
No,
that one's like.
no, that's it. Yeah, you got
Wow.
it, man. That's it. Yep. And that's what I do. I'll kind of dink around. Like I'll like try with this hand. I'll try with this hand. I'm like, shit, that's not moving no matter what I do to it. That one I'm like, okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Right.
I think it's important to know, like when you just reminded us on that, is like, what are we looking for? Movement around. So maybe
Yes.
sometimes people are not gonna have any motion, but you're like,
Yeah, you don't.
knowing
You
what
never
you're
want
looking
to.
for.
I wish
Yes.
you could feel yourself, Chili, because like it's pretty dramatic. Like,
When you feel mine, you'll feel one on
Okay,
me
you have
that's
one like-
gonna be super locked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
guaranteed. There's gonna be something that's feeling like that. The show gets the feel.
Seems like you're right,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was kind of
That-
that way.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, you got it. Feel that difference?
Right, I mean, it's like you grab the foot, and I feel like your foot's just stiffer.
Yeah.
But this one, I don't know if I really see that. I don't know. It's a feeling thing rather than seeing that like it move per se.
So Julie, I can feel what's going on.
Uh-huh.
Your hand is swimming around the calcaneus. You need to be like one with
One
the
with
calcaneus.
calcaneus.
Yeah,
Does that feel better?
sort of. Think about like firming your wrist up a little bit. That. Yeah,
Okay, before
that's
I was
feeling
like,
better. Yeah, yeah. It's just kind of like Yep. And if I don't know, you have pretty big hands, don't you? I mean, like fairly. I was gonna say if it feels like your hands aren't big enough to get around the calcaneus, you could even do like a force coupling motion. Except remember which way you're moving that. There you go. Yep.
Isn't that the way is that external?
Well, it's
Or
no
eversion?
so it's an oblique axis.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's this motion here.
Okay.
And that motion there. Yeah.
Does that feel good?
Yep.
Okay. Hey.
There it is. Nice.
Okay. Ric Flairs and ankles.
Okay, so all day there. Not really there.
Yeah, make sure the motion's coming from your right hand. That left hand is kind of along for the ride.
I still feel like you're not really getting that much.
I agree.
Okay.
In either eversion, maybe a little bit more eversion over here.
I can't tell. I can't feel it.
What are your thoughts?
It feels like I'm not going anywhere there.
Yeah, both of them are not going anywhere. Ow. If you go take, like, it feels like you're kind of naturally.
Inverted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And so when you go to kind of neutral, I think this is kind of neutral, then there's like not really anything there. That's fine.
Yep.
Here, I think you're both.
Yeah.
I don't know if that.
And then check inversion and see if there's any asymmetry there.
Inversion I felt like was pretty decent both ways.
So okay, let me show you again. So it's this and this.
Okay, but you're guiding it.
Oh, you're saying you start with inversion of the foot?
Either way.
She's just showing me the right plane of motion
Yep.
instead of like whatever I'm trying to figure out how to do.
There you go.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
So,
At some point we can play with this on the Mobo board because then you'll really understand what that
Yeah,
oblique
you were
axis.
like locked. You were turned in here.
Yeah.
so let's see here. So, we're looking at first one is adducted, and we thought that's the one going in, right?
Adducted is inversion. Yep.
Oh,
In pointing
yes, that's the
inward.
one you're pretty sure that
It felt fine both
yeah,
sides.
both
there.
sides.
Yep.
Fine. But then the abduction, both sides felt
Pretty bad. Yeah.
The right. Well, I would do the right and make it a 1.
yeah.
Yeah, I felt like the right was more
Yeah.
jammy than the left for sure. So I'd go.
It's like right 1, left 2.
Yeah, you could even like write an R next to the 1 if you wanted to, or a 1 next to the R either way. But that's a double tap. You can
Would you
use
just circle the R and then the 1, and then also. Oh, I see what you're saying because they're both
Yeah.
limited.
So right where's there 1, left 2.
Yeah. That's fine.
And I feel like that.
Motion quality. Well, it's so limited in the right that I don't know how you could call that good.
It's poor.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 is, or the left is fair, but
Yeah.
That's fine. You can just
No,
we
and that's
we
why your
know
notes
it's
are
it's
there.
pretty bad.
And then this one was
flex.
check. Good to go. I thought so.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. First phalangeal.
Oh, this is different. This wasn't on the video.
No, I made these up.
Oh right, that's right.
Yep.
So first financial flexion.
So yeah, we should just go through them. Yep.
Joe, we already want to skip over
I
this.
don't know. Maybe we should just keep
This
cruising.
is-
Yeah,
go back,
this
go
is
back.
nitty gritty stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is more
Let's just
advanced.
skip over the
anyways.
toe stuff
Yep.
and go straight to 17, which is hip flex.
Yeah, there we go.
90.
Yeah, I like that.
40
I think because we're with that woman on Saturday,
Yeah.
we're not going to be doing
Yeah.
it. I mean, I'll look at her foot mechanics and just get the data
That'll be
down
good.
there. Yeah.
Okay, so Yep. Hip flex to 90. Full knee flexion.
Okay.
And this is lower. Yep. So Greg,
Can we kind of go over this?
we noticed that he was putting his hand on the calcaneus. Is that what you do? Or do you put it here?
I think I go there.
That's what I remember you doing.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And then this is.
But you can do. I mean, this is what feels good. So what I've go on the calcaneus again. I feel less stable here personally.
Mm-hmm.
You want to feel that on yourself too?
I mean, I think because then here it's like you're kind of getting rid of the ankle as a thing. You know,
Right.
there's no,
Yeah. Just reduction of variables because we're not really getting the ankle involved in this anyway. Yep.
And you're just bringing your knee.
Yep. And what I'll have the client do, I'll say
Maya.
pull into my
Okay.
And the only reason for that is because gravity could influence this assessment.
Okay, pull in.
What is that? What's the assessment say though? Wait, I don't think this is the right one.
Hip flexed 90 and then knee flexed. Right?
Hip flex 9 degrees, full knee flexion.
Oh, it is. Did we already look at full hip flexion? Oh, was that up top?
We is that the pre-ROM?
No.
No, I don't think so. Maybe that's later. You're like, what do you think we're doing?
I feel like
Wait, go down, sorry.
What do you think we're doing?
Full hip
Do you
flexion.
want to show me the motion?
This.
I think that's a little bit later.
Where is it on the next row?
Extended. Hip flex, knee flex, hip external rotation.
Hip flex 90, full knee flexion, knee extended.
I don't remember seeing that in the video. Do you remember seeing that in the video? You ever seen that? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Like the flexion part? Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I guess we'll get
I'm
there.
gonna put it in there. I gotta add it in. Yeah, because I mean, we need it. One of the things that we need to make sure is that they can get to full 90-degree knee flexion or hip flexion.
First. Oh, okay.
I mean, that's right. Like,
Wasn't that the P-ROM?
no, that's straight leg,
Oh.
right?
Right.
Yeah, there's no.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And then can you
Yep.
I forgot where he
There
goes.
we go.
So it's here, and then he was here.
Or under the.
Yeah.
Wherever you want.
So what I would do is,
Yeah.
I personally would either go under the heel or under the Achilles.
Okay. I can't do
And
it on this. My wrist is sore right now, but I'm trying
okay,
to
yeah,
say.
switch sides. Is your wrist feeling pretty junky?
Yeah.
It was pretty lit up after appointment.
Yeah, it was just lit up.
Yeah.
I feel like it got a little bit better.
Yeah. So and then what I would do, yeah, that's fine. If there's some, yeah, I don't know why that feels so much better to me personally, like a physical
Does that
sensation.
Achilles?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was doing it on the dude like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like here's your line of force kind of cue.
Yeah. It's. I mean, this is the thing. There's.
People.
It's all individualized, and it's like what if somebody has an Achilles injury? All right, I'm gonna do it under the heel. You
Right.
know.
And you're knowing
So-
about these things before you
Yeah.
just jump right in
Yeah.
here.
That looked good to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Knee extended, full hip flexion. Monitor. Okay, yeah, right. So we're monitoring here. And we're going up until.
Yeah, and that's where I want to go. So I'm stopping my comp pattern there.
Okay.
That feels tighter.
Slightly less. That's like 10 degrees less.
Can you do it again? And this time, go and I want to see if you do a comp pattern.
So right there, and then that's gone.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. One more time. Okay. Try this side. Okay. So you're saying right got less degrees? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Did you see that too?
Yeah.
Okay.
you think? A 3, a 2 on that?
In 10 degrees, I would say a 3, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
they were both kind of tight though. Yeah.
You could just write it on the notes.
Both tight.
Yeah.
Okay. Tibial internal rotation. So hip flex 90. Was this one the ones we had note on?
Oh yeah, that's like the middle hamstring.
Medial and lateral hamstrings. Yep.
Yeah. So
Wait,
flex
how did we
90. Well, because he added some things
Oh.
in,
So
so the number patterns are off a little bit.
Yeah. I've added a bunch of stuff in.
okay.
So then we're doing hip
And I
internal.
would, like, for your sake,
Yeah.
I would have the client if they're yeah.
Closer to me.
Yeah, and I would How much better does that feel for you?
Like so much
Yeah,
better.
cool, nice.
And then can you go ahead and spin your foot towards your shoulder?
Okay. Read this assessment out loud.
This is hip flex 90, tib internal,
Oh, so you're gonna come out to
rotated.
me.
full knee flexion.
No. You don't like that?
No. I'm saying it's tibial
Yeah.
Oh,
internal
and then knee
rotation
flexion,
and
sorry.
then knee flexion. There you go. Yep. And
That's
then
kind of hard when you have your fingers under their knee, though, right?
that's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And you just do one after the other, both sides.
You guys might not. I mean, I'm pretty like, I don't know. I'm like, it's more snappy
Right,
for me.
right.
So yeah.
So bring your toe into your center.
And I would get close, man. You'll see how much. So if you get in there.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry. And I would give a little less myo there.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I like your hand placement right there, too.
Okay.
On the inside
Yep,
of the knee.
that's where you want it. Yeah, it's almost like just a suggestion of motion.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Like just don't take all
So,
the weight off.
Julia, I would don't go fingers. Go on the pad of your hand. Yeah. It's just, you want to think about it like, mechanically speaking, this has a really minimal advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this, you have a lot more stability for your body.
Okay.
This is something that I've been working with Jeremiah. He's very fingery with the stuff that he does. And your neck and your shoulders will get trapped. Yeah.
Okay. I think that you have the same. There might be more flexion on his side in both configurations, and I think I would probably, because I don't know, maybe
I see this side again.
So yeah, I would for where you guys are at, in the beginning
do
of
each
these,
one separate.
I would, yeah. So there's that one,
I see what you're saying.
and then switch. Then we'll go over
Oh,
here.
I see.
Yeah, just so you're not like overloaded with stuff.
Or maybe do them on the same side, but definitely note or not.
And I'll see the other side. Let's see what
you're saying.
Or note what?
Just-
What's comparative, right? That's
Yeah.
the problem with it.
Yeah. So then I
And
just
just a little less resistance.
have
There you
to
go.
ask you to.
Yeah, I
move
feel like it's a
around.
little bit less.
Try over here because you decrease your resistance profile that time
Okay.
on that left side.
And so you're looking for like differences in range of motion and the quality of like.
Quality of motion, right? Yeah, if I'm like.
Gotcha. Yeah, you don't do anything too crazy. It's just.
That feels hard. This feels super easy. I'm not thinking about that at all.
Gotcha.
Over here. I'm not thinking about that at all. I'm not thinking about that at all.
Okay.
So I'd say over here at least it
Right
feels like
side.
tibial internal rotation with knee flexion. The tibial external rotation felt pretty solid though.
Yes.
Tibial internal rotation. That was
And
right
it's-
side.
Nice how you just did that. You know what I mean? Like you just went into it like we didn't have to
Yeah, let me.
really guide you.
Yeah, so let me show you kind of how I would cue this up. And I'll see where my hand placement is too when I do these. Okay, so drop that leg, lift this leg up. So I'm here. Leaning in. So on this one, I am here.
Okay.
Which one were we talking about where my hand was?
Just
That was just the
regular
regular.
flex. Yeah.
I don't know. This is where I put my hand. I'm not sure if I was telling you guys wrong or what. Was I saying?
You were
put
just
it here?
saying
Yeah.
how it felt good to you.
Yeah, I don't.
But we did like this, and I hear less kind of far away.
Okay. Yeah. So, maybe it was because you were. I think it's because both you guys were here
Yeah.
doing this. This feels so sketchy to me on this end too.
Yeah.
I'm already fatigued holding her leg like this. And
Yeah.
you're probably getting fatigued too, huh?
Yeah, I just feel like you're gonna spin me or
Right.
do something.
So
weird.
do you feel safer here now?
Yeah,
So
sure
that
do.
was what my response was. Right here, I'm here all day. I feel like we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
We're hanging out.
Yeah, stable.
This feels weird to me here. I feel like this is hard for my body to do this.
Gotcha.
So yeah. So right here, foot off the gas, point the foot to the left, pull the heel to the butt. Boom. Point the foot right, pull the heel to the butt. Boom. I'm out of
So
there.
we're not like I'm not trying to get
That's
you to
all
be,
I'm
like,
doing.
do all these
That's
tests.
all I'm doing. Come up, foot off the gas, pull the heel to the butt. Good. Left. Go. Good. I'll check one more time because I did feel like this was tighter, but I just want to confirm. Point the foot left. Pretty good. Right. Go. Pretty good. I'm not feeling much. I'm out.
Yeah.
Boom.
She's clear.
Right. Yep. So yeah, foot off the gas. Point the foot. Because when you want to feel this too? Yeah. Yeah. When you anchor the upper leg, foot off the gas. Point the foot left. There's nothing they can do. Once you lock dorsiflexion of that ankle, point the foot left, that's gonna move the tibia as much as it can. He doesn't have a lot. Point the foot right. Spin the foot right. So for him, he's actually just doing the foot. So then I would go spin your knee, spin your lower leg to the left, spin it.
Yeah.
Good, and then spin it the other way. Good. Now bring your heel to your butt. You did what I needed you to do. And then switch other way.
Yeah, we're not looking for ankle
spin.
rotation right now. We're
Yeah,
looking
spin.
for
Yeah, I'm
tibia.
not even thinking about this. I'm looking at this right here. And then pull it down to your butt. Good. Nice, man. Go feel the other side too.
Super like, really helpful to go over all these and think about it.
Yeah, so foot off the gas, spin the foot right, spin the lower leg. Yeah, bring it down to the butt. They feel a little tighter.
Yeah, like this.
Oh, yep. Point the foot left, point the spin. Yeah, spin everything, spin the lower leg, and go. Okay, spin the lower leg right. Feels stuck there, man. Come back to neutral. Spin the lower leg. Yeah, you're not really getting much there. Spin the lower leg left. Ooh, there you go.
Oh, wait, that's the right.
Spin. Bring your heel to your butt. This one feels a little tighter to me, both directions.
Like
could be
this part or like
the spinning part. The
Oh,
knee flexion
okay.
feels great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
No.
yeah.
So I'd make it. We probably would have seen that in your pre-ROM though.
Mhm.
That your tibial rotation was kind of
Right.
limited there.
See,
Okay.
cha-ching,
What's that?
that free run.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay, so then we felt with external rotation was fine, right? It was just the internal one that we felt.
Tibial internal right. Yep.
And to be like sternal was fine.
Yep.
So hip, knee flex to 90 degrees.
Okay, that's where I was jumping ahead.
And then full internal rotation, so you bring your heel to that wall.
Yep.
So one more power you want to do with other hand.
You still want to try to hit close?
Yeah.
I would. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm just gonna do it for the sake of.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
There we go.
Next
Right. Okay.
Let's try this thing.
You still on?
Yeah. So that's
Internal.
all.
Way
that's,
more.
That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
That's
there.
it.
That feels one-ish.
Yeah.
And then I would write CM, hip ABD,
So let's see. That was
ER.
So that was right foot or right leg was 1, And we're saying comp pattern was
ABD.
ABD.
That's kind of what it felt like to you too.
Right. Yeah, you kind of
It
pull.
was like, yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check it out, Julie. See.
Okay. And how would you cue them to do internal rotation?
I just say spin your leg.
Is it external first or
It's
internal?
external.
Okay, which makes sense because there's.
I said like just put your flat ball, but I guess that wasn't very good. Put your Jazz's desk maybe. Here.
It's hard to like see it happening right now. So it's like I'm feeling.
You have to feel it.
Yeah.
This is not a visual thing. None of this is visual.
Yeah.
Like when you're doing up in somebody's business like this. Okay, let me try your other one.
Yeah, it's really it's a weird thing, but I mean I don't know if you ever noticed, but like sometimes I'm just like staring off into space.
Yeah. Ooh, look at you on that one. It just feels like you are gliding
Improved.
more.
Yeah, it looks way better from this
Yeah,
angle.
it's crazy. That's
You were
a whole
not
different-
there
it's
when
a
you
whole
did.
different
Yeah.
leg.
Let me try that again. You're still getting some
Yeah, I
abduction.
feel that. I don't know why I was
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Try it again, Julie. See if he's fixed that.
He already lifted himself up. Slight. I mean, I can kind of feel you kicking out right here, but
I think the difference is my tibial height.
am I?
No, you're good. I think I'm parallel here, which is what you want. Try that again. Just see if I'm parallel when you do it. Or yeah, there you go.
It's a little
Is
lower.
that feels
It's a little
neat?
lower.
Am I flexed there?
Tiny bit, like 5 degrees reflex, so you need to
That
go up higher.
is that parallel with the
Yeah.
ground? Yep.
You're still. That's better. But now you're not getting the same range when you kick. You grow like that, you
Yeah.
get more.
Yeah.
Let me try this side again. And now they're about the same.
Yeah.
So maybe something changed.
Improve with reps. Yep.
But okay, we'll move on.
Yeah, no, I would just write IWR,
Cool.
which is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Right? We're looking for
That's gonna be
easy,
solid.
low-hanging motor pattern fruit. Because that's something we can give dude external rotation homework, and that'll hardwire some new stuff for him right there.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Now we're doing. Wait, that was.
External.
Wait, we're doing external.
No. Now we're doing internal.
Yeah, we're doing internal.
Wait, and that was right. We're supposed to do that in reverse then.
Well, if his.
Oh no, that was
Yeah,
that
that's
was
external.
The last one was external.
External.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did that.
Yeah, because you
Reverse.
want to think about the way that the hip is spinning. And what I mean by hip is where the acetabulum and the femoral head meet, not where the tibia is going. The other thing to think about with this assessment is the driving of the femoral head into the acetabulum and what the implications of that are for pelvic hiking. So just like we were doing with you with the hip hike and the driving of internal rotation of your pelvis, once this, you'll feel this right now, but once you get capped out with internal rotation, the next thing to move is lateral lumbar flexion. And so this is a really good, so we'll go for it together. There's that's all I got.
Mhm.
So if we go further,
Oh yeah.
what just moved?
Yeah.
If you want to just feel there, you can just,
Lumbar.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So the thing you need to think about, do you want to go first?
Yeah.
We'll do the thing you want to think about here. Yep.
Is it a pot?
Is that what?
It seems like you're about the same.
Try something here.
Yeah.
Try gluing my knee a little more to your chest. Just like 50% of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Because now my brain isn't thinking about staying hip flexed. Whereas if you're here, now my hip flexor is like freaking out. And I think that might be why I was feeling more restricted when you were doing it. Yeah.
Okay. Check it out, feel that.
Yeah, they don't feel much different to me.
Yeah. But is that about the right range of motion for them?
We don't want to have,
Okay, so
it's N1 studies. We're just comparing side to side there.
So, same. So
yeah, there's, I mean, you got to think about it like, everyone has different pelvises, everyone has different acetabular positioning. So like if someone's got a more open acetabulum, that might restrict internal rotation. Whereas if they have more of a closed down, front facing acetabulum, then you might see more internal rotation.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's why we just,
hard to speculate.
we
I would
don't.
speculate you would have less internal rotation, but that's just
Who?
somebody.
Humans?
But I'm basing that off of mine.
Yeah. Well, and also, I mean, most of the time you do see that they're, because you're running into the pelvis,
Right.
you do get less internal rotation. That's pretty normal. Yeah.
Okay, so here we are moving on to the next thing, pelvic approximation. And this is the one we saw Jazz do this. Or sorry, Jazz. We saw Greg. He had the person put their foot like this, not for pelvic approximation, but he did this thing. And I don't remember doing this with you.
That's not pelvic approximation.
No, but I mean, he had this do right before he did a pelvic approximation.
Yep.
That
So
I
I did it here with you.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
But I don't see it on here. Do you just do it later?
No, it should be there. Let's see. It should be hip flex, knee flex, full abduction, external rotation.
Do you want me to bring that video? You want to see it?
No, it's okay. I think just
So what's next?
pelvic approximation.
And then what's next after that?
Hip and knee flex to 90 degrees, full knee extension.
What's after that?
Knee extended, full lateral spinal flexion.
What's after that?
Knee extended and hip elevation, lateral lumbar flexion.
What's after that?
And then humerus action.
What? Are we missing stuff? Oh, this is it right here. Knee flex, 90-degree full hip flexion.
Oh, which is way earlier.
That was the one from back what I was talking about. Bilateral hip flex cramp.
Okay, so
So-
I see. Yeah.
But I'm sorry, that's a different story. But this is the one that I was talking about. That's preparatory for this one here, and all of this stuff. Hip flex, knee flexed, hip external rotation, full hip abduction. This one right here.
Oh,
Which one did you guys just do?
I see what happened.
Yeah. There you go.
I moved
Yep.
this one down. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yep.
That I see. There we go.
I was like, what in the hell?
I
Did
know.
you just
I
update
just
our?
need to like look at. I need to study it.
We just need to go over this a
I need
bunch.
to study
Okay,
it.
so
I need to study it.
hip.
Well, just take it one at a time. And I mean, I still do this when I'm looking at this sheet. I'm like, hip flex. Okay, so like I say, I don't know if you notice, like I talk out loud all the time.
Yeah.
Because this stuff is so fucking crazy, right? So I'm like, I'll come over here and I'll be like, all right, hip flex, knee flex, hip extra rotation, full abduction. Okay, so I'm gonna have you flex your leg, like that's, I just do that. Like when I'm looking at samples, I'll be like, okay, like it's Jeremiah. It's funny, like when he started, he wasn't doing that. Now you can hear that man talking out loud all the time. All right, hip flex, knee flex, 90 degrees. All right, lift your leg, check quality, okay, and then goes back to his data sheet. It's just
getting that
auditory. Yeah, it's like you can just try and get as much of that information in every second you can.
So we
just
skipped
skip
these
it.
two.
Yep.
Because we did external and I went down to the backup. So, so hip flexed, knee flexed, put that foot
Wherever.
It's okay.
Whatever you want to do.
So like on your thigh here. But then bring your knee down.
Cool.
Okay, and then. Okay. Is that the motion? Is it?
Yep. We did it here. Eli, we did it here.
I don't recall.
That seems weird, dude. I
Yeah.
don't feel like I would do it there.
Even
I usually-
seeing. I don't
Okay, maybe.
Let me hop on. Let me just see. Yeah, lift your leg. Drop the foot here. Bring it out. No, that's how I do it. Yeah.
So you just do it on the outside.
Yeah, I support it here. The reason I don't do it here is because I feel like that kind of like torques the knee a little bit. Does that, well, which one, I guess which one feels better to you?
Yeah, I mean this one feels better.
Do you, I mean, does that feel better?
Yeah.
That does?
No, this feels better.
Here, let me get you. Go for it. Go for it. I'm curious.
It just feels
Go
like
for it.
it's like a weirder position from here to here.
That is?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm curious just because I'm always looking for better ways to do it.
Not that much difference.
Yeah. Okay.
So kind of foot on knee here. That's what you were doing?
That feels fine.
Okay, so now you're doing kind of the way
Yeah,
Greg does.
whatever, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
I-
if we went over those videos like an hour ago,
I know.
missed that. Okay, so you're just like looking at your
I don't know.
range.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's here that we're looking at that action, right? So.
And what are we looking for? Like, what kind of dysfunction would we could see?
You'll see like this,
To just not be able to go.
or you'll see like this.
Rotation.
And then
yeah.
lifting.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So you're
And might you know if like this person wants to have their knee flexed and foot up here, like that might, you might know that already, that might be kind of hard.
Yeah. I mean, you don't.
Okay,
If you see some knee flexion issues, you're gonna be assuming something might be funky here. If you see some abduction issues, you might be thinking something funky here. External rotation, there might be something weird going on. Tibial internal rotation, there might be something weird going on here.
Because that's clear.
But you just want to make sure, well, we're doing that, and then also they can externally rotate, and then the internal is more of a part of the PVA assessment, right? Like I'm just trying to get the,
Yeah, I'm just trying to compartmentalize.
like doing these before you do PVA.
What's the question? But what's the question though? Is
It's just,
this isn't a precursor.
right, it's not a precursor.
No.
It's just a-
This is just assessing. Yep. Yeah, I mean a lot of this is not precursor at this point. Yeah, pre-SARS is precursor, and then I do feel like that 90-degree hip flexion or 90-degree knee. I feel like that should be a pre-SARS assessment, but it's it's not. So
Okay.
yeah.
So, bring your hip flex, foot on top of there. Yep. And then you're gonna spin this.
Cool, and then you would want to go this way with it. Yep.
Oh,
Bring your
actually,
knee to
Yeah,
his knee.
bring it. Yep.
to me first.
Right, I remember trying to calculate angles.
Fine. A little ribby tight, but that's fine.
Yeah, bring it to me. How does that feel?
It's fine. We got pop
They
my
both-
back.
They both look equal, in my opinion. I
My
remember at
foot's gonna
the
hit the.
advanced course that trying to like,
Okay,
we were trying to calculate angles on this, and it was like, what?
Wait, you weren't here for that, were you?
I think I was, the very first one.
Oh, we had the same argument again in Columbus. It
No, I'm
was
like,
so
I don't want to do that. I don't
Yeah.
want to calculate that angle.
Because we were talking about each degree of the angle and like how, that was messy.
Boy. Okay, so that's clear. Hip. Okay, next thing. Hip and knee flex to 90 degrees. Full knee extension.
Right there.
And do you support this or you just go?
Yeah, I usually I'll support them. Yep. And then, let me see.
That's because I can't.
Because some of these, if they're active, are you also kind of like, let me see what you can do?
Yeah, so right here, straighten your leg. Yeah, I'm just right there. So I'm just, all I'm doing is monitoring this to make sure you don't kick out. Come back up. Yeah,
Yeah,
straighten
so
the
not like
leg.
going like this.
Yeah, exactly. Go for it. Cool.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
Ready, go.
Not much.
Cool. Yeah, so they're the same, but I would say
Note that.
pretty big deal. Like you're not getting very much.
But it's not
Extension.
the idea that we're not trying to say.
Yeah, But I would say, like, how tight did those feel to you?
Really tight.
Yeah, I would either like,
Say
I would
tight.
write like, either in pain response, super tight, or I would just say on the notes like, super tight, and just to know that you don't. I mean, if we don't write that down, then we're not aware that.
You're like this.
Yeah, I was kind of doing like a force coupling thing. Yep.
That feels pretty tight.
Right there.
Yeah.
End range feels tight, and it looks like it took you a little bit longer to get there.
Yeah.
Or like it was a little bit harder for you to
Cable-y.
get.
Yep.
Go ahead. Okay, about the same.
Yeah. But like cables at end range for sure.
Yeah. So should I note that? Like
It feels like
you were
yeah.
using a lot. Like I felt like you were like really using the muscle.
Yeah.
Musculature to get you.
Yep.
So maybe you would say, like, describe the motion quality as fair.
Sure. Yeah. And then you could just write slow and cable-y.
Slow cables.
Slow, yeah.
All right. So knee extended, full lateral.
You have a 3.
Okay, full lateral spinal flexion, trunk side bending. Okay. So this is where Greg anchors. Okay, and then bring your shoulder to your desk. Yep. And then shoulder to Julie. Okay, one more time. Okay. Okay, how'd that feel?
Fine.
Okay,
They look pretty even. I didn't see the fingers on the other.
yeah, I know.
Oh, well. Even.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Okay, knees extended and hip elevated.
Oh, it's like a
Lateral
hip hike.
lumbar flexion.
Like you're gonna shrug your shoulder, but you're gonna shrug your hip.
What?
This is this is the oh yeah right so
Hip hike.
hip
Hip
hike.
hike, yep.
Lateral lumbar flexion.
Let's go over here and try that. But it looks like already. Go ahead. Left side. Okay, right side. Yeah, not getting really much there at
Yeah.
all.
And that feels, I would definitely ask it
How
with
did-
this one. Well, I asked that with every single one of them,
Right.
but with this one, I say, did that feel jammy?
Okay.
Because I usually, if someone's smashed in hip hike and they're like, oh, it feels like I'm running into something.
So that felt
That's how it feels to me, yeah. And I feel like I can
that seemed pretty big.
move,
That was like a 1.
yeah.
That's your left side.
Jeez. Okay.
So in this situation specifically, I would really be starting to think, yeah, they can move well to the left, but do they have any control there? So I would write, what I would do in this situation is write, like, in the column there, on the left, in the notes,
Mm-hmm.
I would write jam ? And on the right leg, I would write QMAMC.
Okay.
You're looking forward to doing that?
I'm like, yeah, I want to know if that thing is high quality. If it's high quality, that's going to be really interesting because there's something else going on. But what I would normally expect to see with something like that, if it was a jam on one side, is like that left hip hike might be like, or that like lateral lumbar flexion knee hip hike, you might see like high quality but pain. And then on that right side, you'll see low quality but no pain. Which means we want to probably train some of that right lateral lumbar flexion / hip hikey stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Yep.
So we got
Nice.
down that page. We're just slowly working our way
Do
through.
you have